What is up, everybody? What's up, Ghost? What's up, Marco? Hope everybody had a great weekend and a good Saturday. We went and watched the Packers barely win today, which was awesome. Not so much on how they played, but a win is a win. Also watched the Lions beat the Vikings, which was pretty cute. So a lot of the teams that I expected to lose today lost, which is nice. And for those baseball fans with us, we have the New York Mets versus the LA Dodgers tonight to see who gets to go to the. Uh, why am I drawing a blank? I want to say Super Bowl, but I know it's not Super Bowl. World Series. So that'd be really interesting. I think if New York wins tonight, they're going to go to another game between the two. But we shall see what happens. Ooh. What's up, Lance? I gotta go yell at our dog, so I will be right back. Jeez, damn dog. Ugh. Sorry about that. Our dog, when something catches his eye when he goes outside, like all logic goes out the window. And so, like, Alina is typically unable to get him to come back out to come back inside. So I was like, I need to go get the dog. Yeah, anyways, like I was saying, the Mets and Dodgers are on the verge of going to the World Series. New York Yankees made that happen yesterday. Congrats to them. I don't typically really follow baseball that much, but still a huge accomplishment. Alina's on the phone with her mother right now, so as soon as she gets done with that, she'll be in here. Does anybody got any plans for this week? Who's stop being a jackass? Sweet. What type of furniture are you getting? I told you she'd be back. Everybody's like, "Where'd you go?" And it's like I had to go make sure the blue would come back inside.
Yeah. He smelt or heard something on the other side of the fence.
Shocker.
I know.
Like I said, when something catches his attention, all logic goes out the window. It's pretty bad. New couch and low seat. Sweet. And waiting on a bunch of mail calls. Hell yeah. I went down to my dad's house. Well, we went down to my dad's house on Saturday so I can mow his yard. I've been all buggered up ever since. Jeez.
My bad.
Yeah, for sure. For whatever reason, like I have bad allergies anyways, but my allergies are always worse where my dad lives at.
Mhm.
So just for the simple fact of like mowing his yard, I was like, this is gonna suck tomorrow. And I was correct. So what you were looking at,
Oh.
but I'm hoping with this new shot that I'm on for my dermatitis, supposed to also help with asthma and allergies. So I'm hoping that my allergies are going to calm down. But we shall see. So I'm calling it a pre-leprous injection. So just waiting to see what body part falls off in about 20 years. Hopefully it's nothing important. Like, well, don't have to worry about 7 more kids. She gone. Obviously, worst case scenario.
Yeah, like hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
How many lives a week y'all do? 2 Fridays and Sundays.
Yep. We stopped doing Fridays for a while, and then we went to Saturdays because we didn't want to overlap with so many of the other people that were going live on Friday. Then we started going live on Saturdays. And then Zach decided he wanted to start going live on Saturdays. And so we're like, okay, well, we'll go back to Fridays and fuck it, we'll do something. And now the reason why we started going live on Saturdays doesn't really go live on Fridays anymore. So it all works out. But obviously with trips and stuff, sometimes we can't go live, which is what happened last week.
Yeah.
Right? Him and I had to talk about that at Spirit last year.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, why are you going live on Saturdays? I go live on Saturdays. And he was like, well, because of this. And I was like, well, I get that, but I landed in the crossfire. And he's like, sorry, man. What is your deal, bro? Why are you being so needy? Why are you just going to cause on my short? Oh, look, come here. Come here. Well, you want my attention or you don't. You can't have it both ways. Chunky kitty. Wait. People want to see your pretty face.
Blue, calm yourself.
Sir. Excuse me. People want to see your pretty face. Oh, for sure. Bro, why are you freaking out so bad? There you go. Just relax. People want to see your pretty face. Yeah, and unfortunately, we've kind of taken a step back as well. I mean, we took a step back before we started doing the YouTube thing. Um, Holy crap! Hi, Tori.
Hey, Tori.
Thought you didn't like us anymore. But yeah, we pretty much took a step back from EDC before we started doing the YouTube thing. Just because we could kind of see how everything was going, especially on Facebook. Um, the views are not there, the notifications are not there, and I understand, but I also absolutely hate doing that at everyone. So it was like, well, we'll try a different avenue, take a step back from pushing so much online. And we started doing like more craft shows, and we've actually had better success in person than what we've had online. So it's weird. It's sales in general, just running a small business is a very odd duck. It's hard to get everything down. You kind of have to be at the right place at the right time, which we have never been. So I haven't posted YouTube in like 7 months, or just stepped down from Medford to Bester. Just kind of needed a reset. Did something happen with Medford and the other company that you were working with, or you just needed a break? I'm at work. I gotcha. Hope work is going well. What'd you do?
Mom wanted me to order her something from Amazon because she stopped paying for Amazon Prime.
Oh.
She's like, it's just not worth it for me anymore because where she lives, she can pretty much get anything that she wants. But
I
there's,
gotcha.
she was like, so if I need anything, I'll just let you know. And I said, that's what your dad does. Like,
Yeah, and
but I
then
have this,
then there's questions on.
but this debit card is tied to her account,
Mm,
so I just use this to pay for
gotcha.
it. So that way, there's no like moving money around.
No confusion.
Exactly. But this way, like she's like, if I have a debit card to her account, if she needs me to pick up something for her, I can just use this card instead.
There you go.
Anyway, that's what I was fun.
I gotcha.
Before I forgot about it.
Remind me what you do again, Tori? Because I forgot. Forget a lot. It's less contact with them.
Yeah, I get that.
For sure. I get it. Speaking of, I gotta make a post for a flashlight that I got. But
That review.
it's fine. You can do it. It's fine.
I told you what to do with it.
I mean, I can show it off.
Well, having you co-host now, so your stuff's been taken. You couldn't see him in the camera though.
So, also, before I show off, it's a really cool keychain light that I got from Brynite. Brynite. I'm gonna say Brynite. It's an Asian company, so they may say it differently. But I'm gonna get on my soapbox, and I'm probably gonna piss some people off because that's what I really, really like to do. So, I've seen a trend over the last 6 months that makes me absolutely want to puke. When people are reviewing products or they are giving what's the word I'm looking for? Product placement, or they've been sponsored by a company to do a commercial. I've recently partnered with blah blah blah. First off, you didn't partner with Dick. You're doing a commercial and you're getting paid to do that. There's no partnering going on. So it's just that term that's been used ad nauseum. Anytime I see an advertisement on social media, YouTube, TikTok, I've partnered with blah blah blah. The fuck you haven't. No, you have not. Use better verbiage. So anyway, with that being said, this is the A02 keychain light. That's pretty bright. But it fits like perfectly on your keys. USB-C. I forget what the milliamp hours are. I'll have to look that up. But it's like a perfect little keychain light. Now I did not partner with them. I am sponsored by them, if you will, where I can review products. There was no partnering.
Did you partner with them?
No, there was no partnering. I do not get stock options or dividends. There's no partnership. Shit drives me nuts. I partnered with Little Caesars. The fuck you did? No, you didn't. No. So far, I'm done. Rant. It just makes me go. Anytime I hear anybody say that. I've partnered with Clorox. No, you're paid to do a job. It's not partnering. You're an employee. Different. Dude, it bugs the shit out of me because it's like every single commercial you see any half the time I don't even know who the hell they are, but like any
podcasts are really bad about doing that.
Well, personality or review or anything like that. I've partnered with blah blah blah. No, you haven't. Yeah, just a rant I had. It's just something that's been bugging me for a while, and I haven't had an opportunity to really say something about it. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna shove this light that I'm being paid to talk about. But I didn't partner with them. I'm technically an employee. I'm not really an employee, more of like a contractor. But I mean, still, like, same thing with the headlamp that I got from them.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a light, do a review. Here's your compensation for their review. So I got to keep the headlamp. Sweet. But there's no parting going on. I didn't get stock options. I'm not getting any dividends. I'm not on any board. It's semantics, and for most people it wouldn't matter. But it's just like, oh, it makes him puke. So sorry. I had to get that out. Like it's gotten to the point on TikTok. You're not digging to China. It's gotten to the point on TikTok to where the moment that I hear somebody say I've partnered with, next video. I don't even like wait to see it. I'm like, nope, we're done here. Also, while we're here, I don't think you got a chance to see this last night, Ghost. Well, I'm gonna show it. I think it's pretty cool. Try to get in with other companies' reviews because I partnered. Dude, Jackwolf makes some pretty cool stuffs. Oh shit. Check out this sexiness. Pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
Popey did an okay job. Rose okayest.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really hard to, like you were saying, it's really hard to get sponsorship deals going on. Um, yeah, no, he did a great job on it. You have to get like a certain level of notoriety for a lot of people that are personalities on social media or influencers. Um, I don't have the time nor the bandwidth nor the want to put in the time that's required to be an influencer or a internet celebrity, like
Content creator.
content create. Like I can't. Um, I would much rather come in here and talk with some cool people, do a little renting here and there, and enjoy my time. Um, other than like purposely trying to make money off of YouTube or TikTok or anything like that. If I sell some stuff, sweet.
Wait.
If I beat a dog, even better. Would you knock it off? You've already been outside. Lay down.
Yeah.
Lay down.
Lay down. Quit being like ridiculous. This all this weekend. You've been
But yeah, I'd much rather just hang out, talk with some cool people. If I sell some stuff, cool. If I don't, whatever. Um, I'm a creative person, so how I work through my own personal bullshit is I make stuff. Really hard, which people do it, and I don't know how, but like obviously people have done it. Kudos to them. I don't understand how anybody could work a full time job and then be a full time content creator.
yeah.
And then still somehow in the midst of all that still make handmade shit. Like I don't get it. Um, I don't have the time or the bandwidth to be that person. So I would much rather make cool shit and work through my own personal stuff. And something comes of it, cool. If not, whatever. I still get my therapy time. All is good. Uh, I mean, like I said, I don't want anybody to take me the wrong way. Like, no shade to anybody that does that. Like, I can't. Especially for the fact that we're hopefully going to have a little one running around next year. So, like, I have to be careful with my time. It's by far the hardest thing to break into and get big. It's just so that so yeah. And like I said to Alina, like I said earlier on here, the biggest thing for a lot of people that like hit it big is they just hit in the right spot at the right time, or they have the right product at the right time. Um, which I'm sure most of you know, the EDC community um, does this shit with things that they want to buy and don't want to buy and what's popular. And it's hard to do that as a small business, anyways, to kind of anticipate where everything is going to go. I think it's harder to do that with any because the things that get popular are just so random. Case in point, um, oh god, it was probably about 20. Let's see here. I started making 2017. Started doing blogs here in 2019. So it was probably like 2021, maybe 21 or 22. Everybody and their brother in EDC wanted slip joints. That's all they wanted. So if you didn't make slip joints, you were boned. Um, I can't remember what the trend was right after that, but it's just these weird ebbs and flows of things that people want or they like or they're going after. We've seen that with patches. We've seen that with bottle openers. Bottle openers, at least on the Facebook side, have pretty much died out. I mean, it's been over a year since the last time I made a bottle opener.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to sell the shit out of bottles. flashlights will get popular and then they'll go away. Hanks will get popular and then they'll go away. But Hanks are one thing that people keep on coming back to. So, which is why I still make them. Um, but I mean, when we first started in 2019, Hanks and bottle openers, we sold the shit out of them. But we were also pushing shit a lot harder. So it's like, and notifications were better on Facebook. So it's just, it's always something going on. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Uh, I agree with you. However, TikTok really doesn't like knife makers. And I'm still like 200 people away from being able to go live on TikTok. So we'll see what happens there when I can go live on TikTok, because we may only go live once on YouTube and then go live on TikTok the other day. I don't know. I haven't made it that far yet. But that was the whole reason why I joined TikTok to begin with, because I was like, oh shit. So many of the guys that I know and I look up to were killing it on TikTok. And then TikTok was like, hey, I don't like what you're doing. No. What is the price of my knife again? That is a great question. If only I could do that. Originally it was supposed to be 150 CPM 154. It is now S35V. The knife by itself is $185 plus shipping. For $5 more, you can get that and a license plate patch. But yeah, and we got a lot of other deals on the website. We really need to reorganize the website. We've already said this before, but and I am in the process of working on a budget version of the Apex Arc. It is going to be a liner lock with micarta and G10 backspacer. So, and instead of a flipper tab, it's going to have a thumb disc. I still got to contact them and see how we can get our everything aligned the way that it needs to be. But we're dealing with this shit. So. It's the biggest thing that I'm the most excited about with taking Dupixit. I think it's just Dupixit.
Dupixent.
Yeah, what she said. Is that I get my next shot on the 31st. And somewhere around when I get my second shot, I should start to see relief pretty close to that. I'm like, I just want to get back in the shop, make sharp, shiny shit. Because like my hands, like I was saying on the live on Friday, like I do something with my hands, they dry out, they crack. Or if I smack my hand on something, it cracks immediately, starts bleeding. It's just like shit hurt. Which we got some mittens for me, so I can keep my hands all looped up during the day with mittens. With aqua fur. And I can't be like, oh, my fingers don't hurt. So don't get yard duty. You have one you can show in hand? You mean like the one that I have right now? The one that I had ready to go? In my pocket. To give you a visual representation, this is a Chavez Williams collab kickstop, which is a pretty big Chavez. That's the difference. A little bit smaller on mine, but like I said, the kickstop's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
I have been carrying another Chavez, but I don't have it in my pocket. That's a good size knife. Legal in most states. Not in California or New York. Of course, I'm rocking the lefty. Super snappy. Drop shot. Finger snipper. Blame the aquifer.
Yeah.
Didn't come out too bad. Yeah, it's the blade length is like right under 3.5. Overall, I think we're looking at like just under 7.5 open lengthwise. Uh, yeah, blade length is 3.48. Total length is 7.91, so it's just under 8. Excuse me. Thought it was 7. My bad. I see what the problem is. Look right here.
Yeah, I see that.
Now I know the confusion. You really got to be better. And by we, I mean at least that's fair. I'm just making double checking. We had another combo. Did we take it off? Or am I just missing it? Just, uh, that confusion's fixed. I'm gonna have to go back in the pictures because it's been a while. You're good, man.
Have a good night, Ghost. Now, where are you going?
Well, I was gonna show off the budget knife. Say, Ghost, before you go. This is going to be the budget version of the Apex Arc, but those scales are going to be OD green instead of this green. So it didn't come out too bad. But I got to get everything squared away with that. So hopefully, what we both hope will happen will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tori, what time do you work till? I mean, that's not terrible, but I do realize it's only 6 o'clock your time. So. Ooh, what movie you guys gonna watch? Speaking of, we just started watching Hysteria last night.
It's really good.
It is fantastic. Really, really good. We're 2 episodes in, 3 episodes in,
Two.
2 episodes
Because
in.
they're each an hour long.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how many episodes they have.
I don't know. I think it was like 7 or 8.
I guess that's what we were watching. It's so good. Um, are you familiar with what it's about? 8 episodes. So it's a show that's on Peacock, and what it is it's um, satanic panic in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, and shenanigans ensue because of that. But it's small town in Michigan, and not gonna ruin anything, but some stuff happens, and then fingers start getting pointed. But like they show all of the great nostalgia, and it's fantastic.
Plus, there's Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's also got Bruce Campbell. So.
With like satanic panic plus weird stuff is happening that can't be explained in the town and all this stuff. It's been really good so far though.
Oh yeah. They're doing a new movie that's getting ready to come out on Netflix. I think it's towards the end of the month. That movie that we liked that was on Amazon Prime with Sabrina in it, where she went back in time.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's the same premise, but with different actors. I was like, well, that might be kind of cool. I get pretty much anybody our age. Like, I've been sold back my childhood, and I'm not mad about it. So, like, anything nostalgia related, I'm like, take my money.
Yeah, they know that. That's why they do that.
But it's been very good so far, and it was done well. The fact when we get off here, we're gonna start watching it again. I'm just ready for them to put Deadpool and Wolverine on Disney, so we can rewatch it again.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for Beetlejuice to be streaming, which I don't. Is that going to be on Disney Plus as well? It was Fox that did it, wasn't it? Oh, let's see here. Rotten Tomato score 77%. Whatever. It's just like your opinion, bro.
Yeah, I don't take their ratings too seriously.
No. Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Who was the studio? Was it just Tim Burton Studio?
Warner Bros.
So HBO? It's gotten so convoluted.
I know, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Everyone either has their own streaming service or they've partnered with like multiple streaming services. So, Max, HBO Max.
That's what I thought. I thought it was HBO.
There you go.
Yup. Don't worry, Disney will buy him at some point.
Then Beetlejuice will be a Disney princess, just like Deadpool is.
I mean, he should be already. Michael Keaton. I'm just wondering because Disney already has Hulu, and they've already started to merge. So that's going to be one streaming service.
Yeah.
And then we've got Max, who a bunch of companies have merged together to become Max instead of being called HBO or HBO Max. Then you have the outlier that's Netflix. And it's like, you going to be swallowed up by somebody else? Are you going to swallow up somebody else? What's going to happen? I just need, and obviously, I don't appreciate Monopoly. But for the sake of my wallet, I need a streaming Monopoly.
And that's just cable.
I know, but I mean, we're heading back there anyway.
I was gonna say it's all gonna come back around, and then they're gonna be like, "We have this great idea, one service for one price," and then it's gonna be just like cable all over again. Here, probably in the next like 5 years or so.
Yeah, but at least with one streaming Monopoly, they'll start out their prices low, and then slowly increase, and everybody will get tired of the high price, and then something else, and then we'll loop back.
If only there was individual streaming services to where we could just watch what we wanted. Yeah, it's gonna just be this big cycle forever and ever. Until Elon Musk decides to come out with his own Tesla streaming service or something like, I don't know. He can buy them all up and be like, "Here you go."
It'd be fine.
Tesla TV or something.
Look, I grabbed all the streaming services, packaged them together, $10 a month. Price is not going to go up. Okay. But then he would get busted up for having a monopoly.
Yep.
Because the U.S. government would be like, "Oh, you can't do that." Disney what? Well, damn. I didn't know. Fair enough. Yep. Would you stop dropping your vape? Figure tomorrow I'll do my review on the keychain light, and then do all the stuff that I need to do with that, and call the company on possibly doing our driveway, depending on the level of boredom. Make I need to design the knife for the dude in Alabama. I have an idea already. I don't even Give me treats. Ugh. Much better. You're in fall, we're just going to take it down. Four people watching. Yeah, that's true. Surprised Faulkner didn't join us tonight.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Okay. Have you been watching any new shows here lately, Tori? What's up, T? Rewatching Outlander. Yeah, we watched American Horror Stories. The rest of season 3 because that just came out, and it was pretty good. And then other than that, it's just getting caught up on shows that we've recently started watching, like Doctor Odyssey, which is pretty good. The new Matlock, which is fantastic. Um, Brilliant Minds, that's a new show that we just started watching. It's really good. And then the newest season of 911. We're supposed to be getting a new Fear Street movie slash movies, but I don't know when they're supposed to come out. The Fear Street series that they did on Netflix was fantastic. I'm assuming you and Michael have Hulu, Tori. Do you guys have Hulu? I think we do, but the Disney version. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have Hulu or Disney Plus. You have access to Hulu. Um, so a movie that goes along with like the spooky season that I didn't think was gonna be worth a damn. Um, that's a personal question. If you get a chance, watch Immaculate. It was actually really good. Got Sydney Sweeney. I think that's her name, Sydney Sweeney in it. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney. it was a much better movie than what I was anticipating. What's up, Michael? Oh, we're just hanging out. How are you doing, sir? Talking about movies and shows and movies. Appreciate it, man. I got a I got a few of them I got to work on. I'm just glad that they turned out halfway decent. It's a little off center, but this one's mine, so I don't really care much. But we'll we'll get them worked out. I say it's a little off center, and it may not be off center because the image itself is off center. So
What are you talking about?
the Hank, I thought that it was off center, but it's not really off center. Just the image leans to the right, so it gives the
I
illusion
gotcha.
that it's off center.
You're off center.
Sometimes I can't do anything about it. Soon is relative. It'll take me a little bit to get them done, but as soon as I get them done, then Zach will have them in hand.
Hi, Ruby. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully.
Any good patch company you recommend? Patch company. For like making patches?
Yeah, like purchasing patches or getting patches made.
Yeah.
Because yes, I'm purchasing.
It depends on what type of patch you're
Yeah,
looking for. There's a bunch of different patch makers and designs. So
for sure. I've only got one patch on our website right now. Um, I guess we took the Ranger eyes off.
uh,
Let me look. No, so I still have the Ranger eye set on our website. So don't have a ton of patches on there, but we've made some. So the shield with my logo, um, and I think it was just the shield with my logo on it. Zach actually designed on that Ranger I set, and then the license plate I designed. So nothing crazy, but I need to start doing some more designs for patches. I have some ideas, but it's just getting them fleshed out, and done, paid for, and blah 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 blah.
stop it.
Lay down.
Look, you can get in here. Lay down.
Lay down.
Lay down. There you go.
No, stop.
I'm gonna go outside and bark at stuff. That's it. Quit.
He just wants to go outside because it's cool.
That too. But
Yeah, it's 54 degrees right now. So let's look here. It's a show. um, Speaking of female cops, it's another show that we've been watching here recently called Grotesquerie, and it's been pretty good.
Well, it was. I guess that was it. I don't know.
No, they said there was more episodes coming.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, that last episode.
But Michael, are you also on Facebook or Instagram? Because there's. What are you doing?
He's just wagging his tail and he's
Lay
in his
down.
line.
Lay down. Stop it. You're being ridiculous. Put your butt down. Um, there's a bunch of patch companies that I have purchased from that um I like, but it really all depends on what you're looking for. A lot of these patch makers, they'll put out things at specific times of year, depending on what movies are coming out and stuff like that. Last patch set that I got from Michael Garrison, who does a lot of like video game nostalgia style patches. And he did the scientist and the chicken from Robot Chicken. I've purchased a lot from my Carol Family Freak Show, Mike Carroll.
Yeah, I got a Beetlejuice one.
Yep.
From him.
I've purchased patches from a bunch of knife makers because I are one. I've got a bunch of patches. I've got a bunch of Ranger Eyes. I like Ranger Eyes better than I like actual. But I've got a shit.
Yeah.
I've got
There's more.
Kratos. I've got Big Daddy from BioShock. Um, a lot of patch makers that don't really make patches anymore. We've got a lot of patches from. I've got a grunt cell patch. I've got patches from Deep South, Dan Dak, the Heat Project. No, come on, come on. No, no, get over here. Anyways, sorry about that. Um, what else we got? You can be mad all you want. You're not listening. So. I've got patches from Copper Shed, the Heat Project, CBJ, um, several other knife makers. Stop. It all depends what you're looking for. What's up, Hulk?
Hey. Hey, Paul. What did you send a message in a chat or something? Or
Why are you hiding, Chris? I'm not. Send a message in the chat.
because you were like, I'm surprised Paul isn't here.
Oh, yeah, I posted that we were live.
Okay.
Oh, Bluey's acting ridiculous. So I put him in his kennel.
I know.
Not on your time. Especially when you don't actually have to go potty.
Yeah, I mean, he was just out. If it had been a little bit, I'd be like, oh, okay. But
I know. Just being ridiculous to be ridiculous. She is not, but she also doesn't have an Instagram.
yeah, I don't know. I got kicked off of Instagram. I don't know why. Instagram said, nah. It didn't even violate any community standards or anything.
It must have just been from inactivity.
I have no idea.
I mean, she has access to my Instagram. So if she ever so chose, she could check it out.
I just never think about it.
The picture I posted yesterday or Friday while I was live was from her phone in the Goons chat. Oh, I wish I had no social media. But here we are.
Yeah.
It's feels like it. Nope. Nope. So, Falk, obviously you didn't hear the conversation I had with Tori. There's a new show that's on Peacock called Hysteria. It is fantastic. You should watch it if you have Peacock.
It's fantastic so far. We're only 2 episodes in.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. It's fantastic.
I'm not. I just don't want it to be like, oh my god, the show's so great, and then like you get 6 episodes in, and then it's like, what the fuck? This show just turned awful.
I mean, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, well, we've only watched 2 episodes, so far.
It's very nostalgic. Silent Hill. It's a good show so far. It's very nostalgic. I'm sorry. She's gonna get mad in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That show should have been canceled after season 1.
I love how you're just running away now. Kind of like Lauren, except cooler. We tried watching What We Do in the Shadows, and it just wasn't our cup of tea. But which is fine. But like,
And they both came pretty. So that's what I told him. I was like, "You're good job. Good job."
so she said, "My life is full of Spidey and Friends, Descended movies, and now PJ Masks all on Disney Plus."
Nice.
And she said, "Listen, it's funny. I'm kind of like Lauren, except cooler."
I liked the movie What We Do in the Shadows. I gave the show a shot.
That's what I said. I said it just wasn't our cup of tea.
I'm not a dry humor person. It's very dry. I just couldn't get into it. And there's nothing wrong with being on a vampire kick. There's a lot of great vampire shows and movies out there.
She finished True Blood last month.
That's great movie.
It is a great movie.
Great cast. Queen of the Damned.
That's another great movie.
Fantastic.
To dry humor. I like dark humor better than dry humor.
Yes.
If dry humor is done correctly, it can be funny, but a lot of times, like, I don't know, I don't like it. Like,
Bro. Hello. Well, you know better. Get in here. We don't trust you on your own.
Also, you don't have to drink all the water. That's why you have to go pee every 5 minutes.
You know how my mom got rid of me.
Because I said I like dark humor.
Jesus.
I have dark humor too. Sorry if I made that joke.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think of any other vampire movies that we've watched here recently. Renfield was pretty good. Zach hated it. I thought it was pretty good. Could have been better, but it wasn't bad. Very excited about them remaking Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Because Nosferatu, it's so iconic. Like, it's such an iconic character. But looking at it now, in this day and age, like, it's so damn funny. It's just like, oh, and moving so slightly, and it's like, oh, you're still coming? Okay.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian? Not too bad, man. Hope you're doing well. I told you I had one stuck.
Everybody appreciated hearing that right in the microphone.
Right in the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, and this is not always the case, so that's why I said typically. If I like something, Zach hates it, and vice versa.
Yep.
There are several movies and shows that we both agree on, but it's few and far.
Yep.
So, like, if we both agree that something's really good, it's really good. But does it? Like that, the newest version of VHS, we didn't even finish it because it was so bad. But he also explained why it didn't bug him as bad as it bugged me. He was like, I already knew what I was walking into. And I was like, yeah, but it was awful. And he's like, that's what you're going to get now from VHS. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Jesus. That scared me. I was not expecting that. Thank you for not puking. God. Jeez. Just trying to see if there's any new movies coming out that I'm gonna that I recognize, and I don't recognize any of them. Black Phone 2.
Apparently, they're coming out with a new Insidious movie next year. Red and Insidious.
Interesting.
Well, we have to watch that because we've watched all the other
Final
Insidious.
Destination Bloodline. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Five Nights at Freddy's was better than what I was expecting.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Black Phone.
Yeah.
And then they're doing 28 years later, which I can never get into that series. Never.
I watched the first two, 28 days later, and then 28
Months later. Or no, it's
20.
days and then 28 weeks.
Oh yeah, right.
I couldn't get into it.
We watched Ugly yesterday. Yeah, I've seen it on Netflix, but I'm just like, I don't know. The Netflix.
Oh, the movie to where everybody reaches a certain age and they can get surgery to become whatever they want to look like, to become perfect. I mean,
Yeah, so,
isn't
like,
it basically just Star Wars?
if you're yourself, then and don't get any surgery, then you're ugly or whatever.
Like you're not part of the Empire, so you leave and join a band of rebels to take down the Empire. Did they just not rewrite Star Wars? Hey, Daddy, would you like
I
some
was gonna say the
sausage?
same thing.
By a robot.
Movie was so stupid, but it was Tom Green, so it's like, what did you expect?
Got a lot of Divergent vibes.
Mm.
I mean, there's so many, which I don't even think Star Wars was the first, but I mean, there's been so many movies that have been made. They're essentially just Star Wars repackaged. Harry Potter, just Star Wars repackaged. And most people hear that, they're like, ah, damn. But I mean, just like when you copy somebody's film, just change a couple lines in there. No big. And the title.
Mhm.
And take the person's name off.
Can't get caught with plagiarism.
But I've already said this twice, so I'm going to say it a third time. Brian, if you're looking for a show to watch, there's a new show on Peacock. It's called Hysteria. It's really, really good.
I've partnered with Peacock.
Ah. Nobody heard my rant earlier. So.
But I did. So.
Oh, still makes me just. Whenever I hear that. Not a partner. See why.
Yeah.
But why?
It was haunted.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a advertisement for like a haunted house or something. Nope. House for sale. Looks haunted AF. $3.2 million.
Go by Denny. Turn it into Freddy's. No animatronic. Nope. No.
We have the Freddy's burgers too.
I was just going off this
Wait,
movie.
scroll back up. November 22nd.
Missed last year.
Yeah. We'll see because that's the same week transfer. So that was on the 19th or whatever. But I'm just saying we'll have to see because if it happens on the 19th or later, I don't know. So
Yeah.
play that by ear. But yeah, we can go.
I mean, you know as well as I do, by the 23rd, everybody's going to be sold out and or missing. So, need to go on that Friday.
22nd.
Mm-hmm. But that Friday, won't you have to get a blood test?
No, not until the 26th. The week after.
So, Tuesday again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll just have to go on Saturday. We'll just have to see how it goes. And you guys are so talkative.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? That can't be real. Be cool if it was, but it can't be. I need them to hurry up and give us the. Ah, I gotcha. Sorry, man. I need to hurry up and have. They need to hurry up and release the Crystal Lake series.
Yeah, no, that Freddy series is supposed to be coming.
Pretty, pretty soon.
Yeah,
Hysteria. Awesome.
it's on Peacock.
Cock.
Bye, T.
They did. Stereo when you're near. I'm trying to get to where I can read you a snippet of Hysteria. Hysteria is an American horror thriller television series created by Matthew Scott Keen. There's 8 episodes. It is set during the satanic panic of the 1980s. A beloved varsity quarterback's disappearance causes whispers of occult activity and satanic influence throughout the town. Dylan Campbell, Jordy, and Spud, a trio of outcasts in a struggling heavy metal band called Death Crunch, decide to capitalize on the town's sudden interest in the occult by rebranding themselves as a satanic metal band, which leads them becoming the targets of the town's witch hunt. He's good. He's good so far. Yeah, so that's the show. You don't even have to watch it. You're welcome.
The end.
Yeah, like I said earlier. Ugh. Like I said earlier, when we get off here, we're gonna watch another episode or two. We take showers and stuff.
Yeah. I don't really have to take a shower tonight, so it's one thing. Like working from home makes me like, I don't have to take a shower. I'm not going to be around anybody.
Right.
I'm not. I don't. Just, a lot of times, what happens if I don't take a shower at night, then I'll take a shower during my lunch break.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Well, do you have anything else?
mm-mm.
I don't have anything else. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be we'll be back next week. Normal time, Friday, Sunday. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Stay sharp. Adios.
Bye.